Welcome to Braves Country Radio. We are excited to bring you a brand new season, your home for the classic call of radio baseball.
I state your name.
I state your name.
Do hereby pledge allegiance to the
Armchair.
with liberty for all.
You're in Braves country.
Ladies and gentlemen, please direct your attention now to the area in front of the pitcher's mound for tonight's ceremonial first pitch.
You can't drink like me. You can't smoke like me. So don't try and be like me. Let's party together.
There's something kind of about a kid that's never played baseball.
What the hell's going on out here?
Well, scared because his eyelids are jammed and his old man's here. We need a live rooster to take the curse off Jose's glove, and nobody seems to know what to get Millie for their wedding present. We're dealing with a lot of
Baseball is a beautiful thing. It's more beautiful in an old park. It's asymmetrical and quirky. But even in a dome with artificial turf, it's beautiful. The way the field fans out, the choreography of the sport, the pace and rhythm of it, the fact that that pace and rhythm allows for conversation and reflection and opinion and comparison.
In right field, the crowd is tormenting Strawberries, singing Darryl, Darryl. Little roller up along first, behind the bag. It gets through Buckner.
a fly ball deep to left. It's on its way. There it goes. And the Yankees are going to the World Series. Aaron Boone.
Ground ball stabbed by Polk. He has it. He underhands to first for the first time in 86 years. The Red Sox have won baseball world championship. Can you believe it?
It's a pastime, something you do. It's entertainment, something you watch. And it's a shared experience, something you talk about and read about. But you can apply those same three criteria to other things. What makes baseball special is that it's the best game that's ever been devised.
Smith corks one into right down the line. It may go. Go crazy, folks. Go crazy.
Sure as God made green apples, someday the Chicago Cubs are going to be in the World Series.
A little bouncer slowly toward Bryant. He will glove it in front of Rizzo. It's in time. And the Chicago Cubs win the World Series.
Cubs win. What a lucky break. The good Lord wants the Cubs to win.
How can you not be romantic about baseball?
If baseball is about caring, about loyalty and rivalry.
Braves fans are on their feet hoping for some kind of a bleeder or a seeing-eye single. Here's the 1-2 pitch. Fastball hit high and deep down the right field line. It's going back, back, back. Is it fair? Is it zip, boom, bam, it's gone. Ram-a-lam, ding dong, a 3-run shot, and your Atlanta Braves have taken a 1-run lead. She's gone, baby!
There's a very peaceful thing. It was created and played in pastures and meadows. There's grass, there's outdoors, there's everything that people thought was American and feel about America you get in a ballpark. And it's the wonder of walking through that dark tunnel and seeing a huge open space where men play the little boy's game.
People will come. They come for reasons they can't even fathom. Not knowing for sure why they're doing it. They'll arrive at your door, as innocent as children, longing for the past. They sit in shirt sleeves on a perfect afternoon. They have reserved seats somewhere along one of the baseline. Back when they were children, cheered their heroes. It'll be as if they'd dipped themselves in magic waters. The memories will be so thick, they'll have to brush them away from their faces. People will come. The one constant through all the years has been baseball. America has rolled by like an army of steamrollers, and erased like a blackboard. Rebuilt and erased again. Baseball to mark the time. This field, this game, it's a part of our past. It reminds us of all that once was good, and it could be again. Oh, people will come. People will most definitely come.
We're all told at some point in time we can no longer play the children's game. We just don't know when that's going to be. Some of us are told at 18, some of us are told at 40. But we're all told.
I believe in the Church of Baseball. I've tried all the major religions and most of the minor ones. I know things. For instance, there are 108 beads in a Catholic rosary, and there are 108 stitches in a baseball. I prefer metaphysics to theology. You see, there's no guilt in baseball, and it's never boring. It's a long season, and you gotta trust it. I've tried them all, I really have. And the only church that truly feeds the soul day in, day out is the Church of Baseball.
Which team do you play for?
Well, I'm a...
Well, I was just wondering, because I couldn't figure out why you would throw home when we've got a 2-run lead. You let the tying run get on second, and we lost the lead because of you.
Touch 'em all, Joe. You'll never hit a bigger home run in your life.
Braves count.
If there's a bigger thing going on right now, I don't know what it is. We're down to one strike here. Gurriel, the last hope for the Houston Astros. And here's the 0-2 pitch. Swung on, bounced over to Dansby. Dansby fires it over to first. And here comes the dog pile. Fire the cannons in the battery. Do the chop all throughout Braves country. Pop that top. Your Atlanta Braves have won it all.
Here's a list of the players we'll be inviting to camp.
I never heard of half of these guys. And the ones I do know are way past their prime.
Most of these guys never had a prime.
This guy here is dead.
Cross him off then.
The local press seems to think we'd save everyone a lot of time and trouble if we just went out and shot ourselves.
We got uniforms and everything.
You know, you might think about taking Jesus Christ as your savior instead of fooling around with all this stuff.
I like him very much. He no help with curveball.
You trying to say Jesus Christ can't hit a curveball?
But I'll tell you, these fans are great. Listen to them. Hey, way to go, Rick. Oliver High loves you. Come on, baby. Come on, Ricky. Come on, Ricky.
The game doesn't stink. It's a great game.
You know, one of the best things about being an ex-big leaguer is getting freebies to the game. Call the front office, bingo. And once these fans recognize me, I probably won't even have to pay for my light beer. I love them. Good seats, huh? You're in the wrong seat, buddy. Come on. Oh, I must be in the front row. Come on.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome. We direct your attention now to home plate. Please remain standing. We call your attention to our bands here today. They will be jointly directed. And now, another fixture. Our national anthem.
So proudly we hail at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight, for the ramparts we once were so gallantly streaming, and the rockets red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave for the land of the free and the home of the brave?
At this time, ladies and gentlemen, we'd like to introduce today's teams as participants in this historic game.
Play ball! Good seats, hey, buddy. He missed the tag! He missed the tag! He missed the tag!
On a beer? 7 o'clock in the morning. Scotch?
Hey, howdy, hi, and how the hell are you? Pull up an armchair, girls and boys. Pour you a cold one. It's time for Braves Country Baseball. You're listening live, and the scene is Truist Park in Atlanta, Georgia. We're set for pitch-by-pitch, play-by-play, the classic call, Braves Country Baseball. Hi, I'm Mac McGee. It's time to put it all aside for what should be a great game here on the diamond. As we take you out to the old ballpark, kick up your feet, let's take a journey back to the golden age of radio baseball. We'll do our best to paint the picture as the game goes along. Roll call is on the way. It's time to join the country club, join in the fun. It's time to chop along. Go ahead and put your game face on. Here are the starting lineups for today's action. Leading off and playing left field for the Toronto Blue Jays, it's Nathan Lukes. He's got a .312 average, no home runs, 9 RBI. Batting second, playing right, Pinago. 3 home runs, 16 RBI, a .303 clip. Vladimir Guerrero Jr. is batting third and playing first. 3 home runs, 24 ribbies, 5 stolen bases, batting .297. Jesus Sanchez is batting cleanup, 6 home runs, the designated hitter with 28 RBI, a .286 average. Ernie Clement batting fifth, playing second, 5 home runs, 22 RBI, 2 stolen bases, batting .303. Dalton Varsho is in center field, batting sixth, 5 home runs, 17 RBI, 4 stolen bases, batting .256. Okamoto is back at third, batting seventh. 13 home runs, including a 2-run shot last night, 35 RBI, a .221 clip. Jimenez is batting eighth and playing short. 6 home runs, 28 RBI, 7 stolen bases, a .211 average. And Valenzuela is behind the plate once again, batting .229 with 4 home runs, 10 RBI, 1 stolen base. On the mound for the Toronto Blue Jays, it's Patrick Corbin, our old nemesis that once pitched many moons in the Washington Nationals uniform, is 2-1 with a 3.65 ERA. A 1.36 whip. Southpaw has 49 innings, 36 strikeouts, 53 hits, 14 walks, and 5 home runs served. He'll be going head-to-head with Grant Holmes. 3-2 with a 3.95 ERA, a 1.33 whip, 57 innings, 51 hits allowed, 53 strikeouts, 25 walks, 11 home runs served. Backing up Holmes in the bottom of the first inning, the designated hitter, Ronald Acuna Jr. 7 home runs, 21 RBI, 12 stolen bases, batting .249. Michael Harris II will be patrolling center field for your Atlanta Braves. 13 home runs, 37 RBI, 3 stolen bases, batting .306. Matt Olson batting third, playing first. 17 home runs, 46 RBI, 1 stolen base, batting .265. Ozzie Albies batting cleanup, playing second. 9 home runs, 31 RBI, a .280 average. Mauricio Dubon is batting fifth and in left. 3 home runs, 29 RBI, a .249 average. Austin Riley batting sixth, playing third. A .206 average. 8 home runs, 32 RBI, 3 stolen bases. And Eli White batting seventh and playing right. 2 home runs, 11 RBI, batting .217 with 1 stolen base. Ha-Seong Kim 4 for 45 on the year, an .089 clip. 2 RBI, 1 stolen base. Chadwick Tromp is batting ninth and behind the plate with 3 RBI, a .217 average. Calling balls and strikes behind the plate tonight, it's Bruce Dreckman. Your first base umpire, Carlos Torres. Second base will be manned by Jacob Metz. And down the third base line, it's Mark Wegner.
Game time temperatures here at Truist Park in Atlanta, Georgia, about 75 degrees with the wind blowing left to right at 7 miles an hour. If it's anything like outside the Braves Country Radio studios, it is a pretty night to play baseball. Your Atlanta Braves are minus 141 on the money line, Toronto plus 129. The over-under is 8. Our pick to click tonight, and obviously Patrick Corbin, who was in the division for many a year. The Braves have seen him quite a bit. And we're steering clear of Austin Riley, though he is 9 for 29 lifetime with 3 home runs. Hopefully he gets out of it tonight. But he's been way too cold this year to take him. So we're going to go with Ronald Acuna Jr. He's batting .324 lifetime, 11 for 34, 1 home run. He does have 9 strikeouts. We think he goes yard. We'll take your Atlanta Braves to win this one, going away, getting the bats hot versus Corbin as they normally do, and putting some runs on the board. We'll go with the Snowman. Give me Atlanta 8-3.
All right, you guys, let's listen up. We won a game yesterday. And if we win one today, that's 2 in a row. We win one tomorrow, that's called a winning streak. It has happened before. So let's see some hustle. Let's jack it up a little. I got a feeling things are about to turn around for us.
Well, it's about that time. Grab you a cold one. Find you an armchair. Atlanta Braves baseball right here on Braves Country Radio. Your modern-day superstation bringing you pitch-by-pitch, play-by-play of your Atlanta Braves and our one-of-a-kind production. Take us anywhere you go for over 300 play-by-play games right here on the BCR. Please like and subscribe today. Don't forget to hype the videos. It helps the smaller stations to bring folks in so we can all root this great game on together. Join the country club today, and a special thanks to all the members in the country club. You help support the BCR.
Get this bus moving. Stop. Come back. Too late.
Roll call! Yeah, roll call!
You're in Braves country.
Good to see you, Royal Peta. Gaz is on the bench, Peta. There's a lefty on the mound. He doesn't hit lefties, as is Dominic Smith, but expect them to pinch hit later in the game. What you talking about, Will? It's good to see you. Uncle Charlie. Bobby B, happy birthday. We'll do the full birthday celebration here in a little bit. James Ray. Scotty B. Mark, Ricky Ricardo. Lucy, he's home. I beg your pardon. I didn't promise you a rosemary garden. Big truck, keep on rolling. I think we already got James Ray. Haven't seen James Fisher King, but if you're in here, good to see you. Trina! Susan Gray, good to see you. Timmy Panel, Timmy. Nick B. Ashley, good to see you. Assuming Greggles will be around here somewhere if he's not hard at work somewhere. Rich 22. Casey Thinker. Greg, good to see you. NRGAO. I don't know how to pronounce that. My man, Nathaniel Brooks. Good to see you. John Dubois. And John Campbell. We'll take a real quick break. Back in a flash. Pitch by pitch is on the way.
It is the American game. You see a guy hit the ball out the ballpark, and that same guy can come up tomorrow in that situation and miss the ball and lose the ball game. Can bring you up here, it can bring you down there. One thing about it, though, you know it always will be a tomorrow. You got me today, but I'm coming back.
Think about it. What is there in your life, besides your love of family maybe, that carries all the way through from almost your earliest recollections till the day you die, and you care about it in one way or another? There are very, very few things that make that list, but we have a child's interest in baseball, so it will be one of the few things in my life that I have cared about in one way or another all the way through.
There's a lot of wonderful stillness in baseball that I love. Many seconds of stillness. When the pitcher has got the sign, the batter is crouched, the ball players all lean forward with their hands on their knees, and then very shortly the ball is delivered. But in that tiny period when the pitch and the fever of the crowd is tangible, there's a moment of absolute stillness that I treasure.
The best of us keep as much of that childhood with us as we grow into adulthood as we can muster. And the most creative, the most happy, the most fortunate of us are those who don't lose the sense of play. And even after we're past the point of being able to actually play the game with any skill, if we love it, then it's like Peter Pan. We remain boys forever. We don't die.
Ladies and gentlemen, we interrupt our program of dance music to bring you a special bulletin from the radio news.
Sit quietly and we will control all that you see and hear. There is nothing wrong. You are about to participate in a great adventure. You are about to experience the awe and mystery.
You unlock this door with the key of imagination. Beyond it is another dimension, a dimension of sound, a dimension of sight, a dimension of mind. You're moving into a land of both things and ideas. You've just crossed over into
Adventures in Time and Space.
We offer you Braves Country Radio, your home for the classic call of Braves Country Baseball.
Hi, folks. Join us now for another Braves ball game. Yes, sir. This is the one we've been waiting for. This is it. This makes you feel like it's spring and baseball, no more measles, and free tickets to the circus.
You're in Braves Country.
This is a reminder, disorderly conduct will not be tolerated. Please respect your fellow fan and refrain from any unruly behavior. Failure to comply with these guidelines will result in ejection.
It's all mixed up with peanuts, tobacco juice, and a hearty feeling among the fans joshing each other. Always this raucous, good spirit. Everybody came to have a good time. The whole stands full of people all roaring. In baseball, never known an instance where so instantly a whole crowd could be brought to its feet, roaring with delight over just a clean crack of a bat against the ball.
A lot of room in right center. If he hits one there, we can dance in the streets.
Line drive and a base hit. Just as they score the tying run. Breathe to the plate. And he is safe.
from a trip to the World Series. Whatever superstition you've got, do it. The entire city of Atlanta, the entire South is standing on their feet, trying to will the Braves into the World Series. Here's the 1-0 pitch. And swung on and ripped over to Dansby Swanson. Dansby's got it. He fires over first. Baby, sound the trumpets. Do the job through the streets. Your Atlanta Braves are headed to the World Series. And the place is going bananas.
Although edited, tonight's thriller contains suspense and violence which may be unsuitable. Parental discretion is advised.
You're in Braves country.
Good evening, Braves country. Just about set for pitch-by-pitch, play-by-play of your Atlanta Braves. Atlanta Braves wearing their home whites, top to bottom. Braves across the chest in red outlined in navy. Same with the piping on the sleeves and down the front of the chest. Blue ball cap, red bill, and the white A representing the city of Atlanta. And your Atlanta Braves since 1966. Braves organization from 1871, Boston to Milwaukee to Atlanta. Many names, but we call them Braves country today. Grant Holmes is firing up his final warm-up tosses. As soon as the 3D kicks in, we'll kick it in. Waiting for the go-ahead. As the Blue Jays are wearing their road blues. Pretty sharp away jersey. I think it's one of the better ones in Major League Baseball. So some of these away jerseys just kind of dull with the gray and whatnot, but they're going with the blue today. I know they have a gray version. Blue jersey, gray pants, blue ball cap, the Toronto Blue Jay logo. And it looks like a packed house here. The sun is shining as the sun starts to set behind the first base wall here in Atlanta. It's just about go time. We'll test the 3D and see if it's on right now. Sometimes it is, and sometimes it takes a second. Looks like we are good to go. And yes, sir, it is baseball time in Braves country. First pitch on the way from Grant Holmes is a swing and a miss strike at the knees, and it's 0-1. Righty-lefty matchup. Luke's the batter, the infield, playing back and to the right. The 0-1 kicks and fires. Sinker misses down below the knees. That'll even it up at 1-1. So a 1-1 count. Holmes comes set. Tromp sets up on the outside. The pitch on the way, swing, and that's roasted into right field. Down for a base hit. And Eli White will cut it off at the pass and keep it to a leadoff single. But the Toronto Blue Jays have something cooking here to start the game versus Grant Holmes. Your Atlanta Braves outfield, left to right across, is Dubon, Harris, and Eli. Acuna, the DH tonight. And around the horn, third to first, Riley, Kim, Ozzie, and Olsen. Mateo getting the night off, Trump behind the plate. Lefty-righty matchup, first pitch. Four-seam fastball right there for a strike. It's 0-1. A little disappointed they don't have Mateo in the lineup versus the left-handed bat. He's been swinging the bat so well. But I guess they were just wanting to give him a day off. The 0-1 pitch, swing, roasted into right field, and that's through for a base hit. So the Blue Jays got runners on first and second, and there is nobody out, and trouble of brewing as Vladdy coming to the plate, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. We'll go ahead and pull the screen back so you can see any movement on the base paths, assuming that it cooperates today. Last night we were having issues with it. That ball was hit 104 miles an hour off the bat. Righty-righty matchup, first pitch. Slider down and away, and it's 1-0. 1-0. Kicks and fires. Swing and a miss. Slider, 1-1. Standing on deck is Jesus Sanchez. Y'all were talking about it after the game, the controversy that he had with the kid in the outfield over the weekend. That's a mess. The 1-1. Slider down and away, 2-1. So he's thrown 3 sliders back to back to back. You got to figure a batter as good as Vladimir Guerrero Jr. is going to start recognizing that. The 2-1 count. Turns and kicks. Fastball, or sinker we'll call it, below the knees. So now a 3-1 count. Trouble of brewing, nobody out and 2 on. Big spot early on here for Grant Holmes as he tries to grind down the 3-1 pitch. Sinker, bang at the knees. Full count. Vladimir Guerrero Jr. is challenging the call, but that was 100% in the strike zone. If they overturn that, there is something afoot. I mean, he just has egg on his face right now. So he'll head back to the plate.
Wrong.
He was convinced that was a ball. I don't know if he took his eye off of it or what. Vladimir Guerrero Jr., obviously one of the better batters in baseball. The payoff pitch. Down and away, ball 4, trying to get him to chase that slider again. So he saw 5 sliders in that at bat. They're going to have to go back to the drawing board, Chadwick Tromp and Grant Holmes, on how they attack him. Bases are loaded, nobody out. The infield, you would think, would still be back there in a little bit, but more double play depth than anything else. You're going to have to concede a run this early on. Jesus Sanchez coming to the plate. Righty-lefty matchup. First pitch on the way. Swing. Chopper down the third base line. It's 0-1. Sanchez batting .286 on the year. Grant Holmes, who's thrown 12 pitches and has loaded the bases. The 0-1. Swing, pops it back foul. It's 0-2. So an 0-2 count. Sanchez, 2 for 7 lifetime with 2 doubles versus Grant Holmes. The 0-2 pitch. Swing, chopper over to second. Ozzie dishes it to Kim, fires it to first, and that'll be a 6-4-3 double play. We'll give up the run in the process, but a big double play there could keep this to a much smaller inning. Good defense there. Ozzie to Kim to Olsen. And that'll bring Ernie Clement to the plate. Clement 1 for 4 lifetime versus Grant Holmes. First pitch. Down and away. It's 1-0. Starting off with that slider once again. That slider's not hitting. Chadwick's got to realize that and dial something else up. The 1-0. Another slider in the dirt. Ball 2-0. So a 2-0 count. This is almost one of those situations where you want Jeremy Hefner to come out and not talk to Grant Holmes, but talk to Tromp and tell him to quit putting the 3 fingers down. The 2-0 pitch. Swing, pops it back foul, 4-seam fastball. It's 2-1. 2-1 count. Situations like this, typically what you try to do is put that off to the side, then work on it in between innings. The 2-1 pitch. Fastball right there, 4-seamer, 2-2. Now he could go back to the slider here possibly, but he's got to get it a little more near the zone. His slider's missing so far of the zone that they're not having to offer. The 2-2. Swing and a miss, strike 3, and that's the perfect spot for that slider with 2 strikes. We'll be back in a flash. The Braves.
I play real sports.
Grab the sticks.
I'm trying to be the best
We
at
return.
exercising. I'm Teddy Powers. I'm the man who has the ball, so that is why I am better than everyone in the world.
Where do you come from? Where do you hail from?
You're in Braves country.
It's always great to hear where everybody's listening here in Braves country. Welcome back. Atlanta Braves trail 1-0, but it could have been a lot worse. While we have a chance here, we take a quick look at Bobby B. Happy birthday. Happy birthday, Bobby. Bobby B, you're the coach for me. Ronald Acuna Jr. will come to the plate.
Happy birthday.
Patrick Corbin coming to the bump. Lefty-righty matchup. We'll draw the screen back in so you can see the pitch by pitch. First pitch on the way. To Ronald Acuna Jr. is inside for a ball. It's 1-0. The 1-0. Turns and kicks. Upstairs for a strike. 1-1. So a 1-1 count. Swing. Chopper down the line. 1-2. Blue Jays 1, Braves nothing. The 1-2 pitch. Swing and a miss, strike 3, and there's one away. So Ronald Acuna Jr. goes down on strikes, chasing the curve off the edge. Left to right across the outfield will be Lukes, Varsho, and Pinago. Around the horn, third to first, Okamoto, Jimenez, Ernie Clement, and Vladdy Jr. Valenzuela behind the plate and Corbin on the hill. Michael Harris the second coming to the plate. First pitch. Sinker right down the pipe on the outer edge. It's 0-1. I like the idea they're putting Michael back up in the 2 spot even with the lefty. He's shown that he's hitting lefties a little better this year, the 0-1. Outside wide, 1-1. As long as that continues, why not ride the hot hand? Especially with Baldwin on the IL and everything else. The 1-1 pitch swing. Chopper towards the mound. Corbin will backhand it and flip it to first. And there's 2 down. So 2 up, 2 down, and Matt Olson will come to the dish. Toronto 1, Atlanta nothing. I feel like these are throwbacks. I don't follow the Blue Jays enough, but these look like the old Blue Jays jerseys that they wore in the 90s. Lefty-lefty matchup, first pitch. Cutter. Missed his spot. It's 1-0. Looked like it hit, but they're not going to challenge it, especially after losing that first challenge. That could be advantage Atlanta because of that, the 1-0. Smacks the black, four-seam fastball. 1-1. The 1-1 count. Swing and a miss. 1-2. The 1-2 from Corbin. Brings it in the dirt. Good take by Matteo. 2-2. Standing on deck is Ozzie. Dubon will follow. If they can get the line moving. Riley, Eli, Kim, and then Tromp. The 2-2 pitch. Outside wide, and it's a full count. So a full count to Olson. Coming into tonight's action with 17 home runs. The payoff pitch, swing. Slices that cutter foul out of play. The payoff pitch, swing, rips it into right field. And that's going to get down for the Atlanta Braves' first hit of the night. Matteo.
This is not watered down. This is Ice House. Ice House. Smooth as it gets.
96 miles an hour off the bat. Hard hit ball over the infield. And the Braves have a runner on. With Ozzie Albies from the right side of the plate where he does his most damage. Open stance from the right side. First pitch on the way. Swing and a miss. It's 0-1. Cutter down below the hands. Ozzie batting .280 on the year with 9 home runs, 31 ribbies. A 7.71 OPS. The 0-1 pitch, swing, laces it towards second, and in a generic vanilla defense, that's a base hit. But he hits it into the teeth of the shift, and that'll end the inning. L4 in your scorecard, back in a flash here on Braves Country.
You still have those butt plugs with Bert and Ernie's face on them? Those are my daughter's tubby toys. She should not play with those. Those should be burned.
I'm gonna run the store. You wanna come with me?
Do you want me to come?
I mean, if you wanna come, it's up to you.
Okay, well, I'll just start and get my work done.
Are you seriously not gonna go with me?
You said it didn't matter.
Well, I mean, it doesn't, but, like, it would mean a lot if you wanted to come with me.
Okay, well, I'll come.
But I want you to want to come with me. If you don't want to come with me, then it, like, defeats the purpose of coming with me.
Then I won't come with you. I gotta get this work done.
But anyway. I want you to want to come with me.
Then I want to come with you. What the hell you want me to say?
Okay, but you're not rushing me. I'm taking my time. I gotta go to Hobby Lobby and Target and probably Michael's, okay?
Okay, well, I'll sit in the car.
No! You were gonna go in and be there with me.
I'm so confused. Do you want me to come or not?
I want you to come, but I want you to want to come. And I want you to go in with, like, don't rush me, but be there. You know what I mean?
I'll stay my happy ass at home, and you take your happy ass to the store.
How tall are you?
5'9".
Dress size?
16.
You didn't choose to be single.
I'm sorry?
It's a home run, and the Cardinals have won the game by the score of 3-2 on a home run by the Wizard.
I was watching it in school. Jack Buck's call was so perfect. Go crazy, folks, go crazy. Because literally there was like 5 kids going crazy.
To this day, Ozzie Smith can recite that call down to the comma.
Could go. Go crazy, folks, go crazy. The Cardinals have won the game by the score of 3-2 on a home run by the Wizard.
When he raised his fist, I was thinking, now we're going to the World Series. I really felt at that point we were going to go to the World Series. I mean, if Ozzie Smith hits his first home run, left-handed, it's our year. It really is our year.
Pitch by pitch, play by play of your Atlanta Braves all year long. One to nothing your score. Toronto Blue Jays leads the Atlanta Braves. First pitch is a slider down and in. From Grant Holmes to Dalton Varsho. It's 1-0. 1-0. Swing chopper right back to the mound. It's an atom ball. Grant Holmes will flip it to Matt Olson. He'll step on the bag, and there's one down. That'll bring Okamoto to the plate. Okamoto hit his 13th home run last night here at Truist Park. Right-handed power bat, first pitch, four-seamer, misses high. It's 1-0. Batting .221 on the year. He goes for the downs on his swings. He's got a high strikeout rate, almost 33% of the time, second highest in all of the American League, the 1-0. Four-seamer, 93. Top shelf intercut, 1-1. So a 1-1 count. Gixson fires. Pitch down and away, cutter misses. Ball 2-1. Infield playing back into the right. Back into the left, excuse me. The 2-1 pitch. Grant. Four-seamer misses high, 3-1. He really has struggled with command tonight. We got good news on Drake Baldwin. More on that here in 1 second. 3-1 pitch. Right there, top of the zone. Full count. Okamoto wants to challenge. I don't think he's going to allow him to challenge for whatever reason. I'm not sure what that was about. Seemed like he got it in time. I wish he would have because the pitch missed. Or hit, excuse me. 3-2. Swing and a miss. Strike 3. And it's a four-seamer. Blew it right by him. I think Okamoto was still challenging that ball in his head. And there's 2 down. Two up, 2 down. Drake Baldwin said he has just started doing baseball activities. Still hasn't cleared for dry swings. It's the first pitch. Four-seam fastball. Misses outside. It's 1-0. Dry swings meaning it's just technical jargon meaning that they're not facing live pitching. The 1-0, swing and a miss. 1-1. It's still looking like most people are projecting him to be coming back, not this homestand, but the next homestand that we're at some point. That's the hope, is the 1-1 pitch, check swing, down and in. He went around, it's 1-2. Braves go on a 6-game road trip next week, and then the following week they're back. So we're talking about somewhere in between the 16th and 21st of June. That's the hope, is that he could be back then. So 2 weeks away. The 1-2, down and in, hits him in the foot. And that slider, who had not really been able to control it well tonight, is going to give a free base runner to Blue Jays. And Jimenez will head on down to first. A.J. Smith-Shawver will start facing hitters soon. And that's the final step before they send him on a rehab assignment. Remember, Hurston Waldrop just went on a rehab assignment. So things looking good in that direction. You're still talking about probably after the 4th of July before AJ would be ready to come back. My guess would be as the first pitch misses high, 4-seam fastball out of the zone, it's 1-0. They probably want to essentially take it slow with AJ Smith-Shawver to bring him back after the All-Star break, unless they just want to get him one start and then have him take that rest in between. The 1-0. Down and in, ball 2, 2-0. And he's not guaranteed to come right back to the rotation when he's ready to return. And they may be limiting his innings. You might see A.J. Smith-Shawver out of the pen, as we saw in the past. The 2-0 pitch, swing, lifts it. High and deep into center field. Michael Harris going back on the track at the wall. He'll make the running catch, backpedaling, and that'll end the inning. 75% of this great world is covered by water, the rest by Michael the Hawk Harris.
Would you cheat on me for $1 million?
Yeah. You're getting the money. I'd expect you to do the same. Are you out of your mind? You really like an expensive high-end hook like 10 grand, right?
Mm.
These women are professionals. They only get 10 grand. If someone offers me $1 million,
Hey, Braves Country, this is Mac McGee with Braves Country Radio. We are bringing you pitch by pitch, play-by-play of your Atlanta Braves all year long. Please like and subscribe today. Braves Country Radio, your home for the classic call of Braves Country Baseball.
No matter how much it felt like destiny, the Cardinals still needed to win once more. And back in Los Angeles for Game 6, the Dodgers fought to take a one-run lead into the ninth, looking to force a Game 7.
Tom Niedenfuer, who served up Ozzy's home run, is on stage again with a chance to close it out for the Dodgers.
In the 7th inning of that game, Niedenfuer had struck out Clark.
As we're going back out on the field to play defense, Jack is yelling at us, give me one more shot at him. Please, give me one more shot at him. I'm going to take this guy big fly. Give me one more shot at him. We come back, McGee gets on, Ozzy gets on, and Jack Clark's coming to the plate.
Niedenfuer had Jack Clark's number. The caveat here is that Jack Clark was a great fastball hitter. Once he was committed, he was going to let it go. Obviously, he was committed for the first pitch fastball.
And he hits one to deep left field, and that one is gone.
As soon as he hits it, he starts walking toward our dugout, and he flips the bat, and he hollers, "That's a big fly, bitches." That was Jack Clark. That was him.
After he hit that home run, you just kind of knew the Dodgers, they were done. They were done after that.
The St. Louis Cardinals are the champions of the National League.
Welcome back. Atlanta Braves lead this one. Trail this 1-0. We'll grab the bats. Bottom of the second we go. 1 run, 2 hits, no errors for Toronto. No runs, 1 hit, no errors for Atlanta. Mauricio Dubon standing in. First pitch, swings, fouls it straight back. It's 0-1. 0-1. Turns and fires. Swing lifted. High and deep into left field. Going back on the track, making the running catch at the wall for a loud out number 1. Pretty good swing there by Dubon. Just got underneath it. Resetting the 3D mark for y'all as it jammed up for some reason. Austin Riley to the plate. Lefty-righty matchup. First pitch is a slider. Right there for a strike. It's 0-1. Well, there it goes again. The 0-1. Upstairs. Cutter misses. 1-1. So a 1-1 count. Brings it. Down and away. Ball 2, 2-1. Infield back and to the left. The 2-1 pitch. Swing. rolls it over to second. It's going to be a 4-3 put out. And there's 2 down. See if we can sync this back up again. Two up, 2 down. Eli White will be the batter. I mean, I'm sorry, they're still putting Riley way too high in the order. I know most of us believe he's going to get out of it eventually, but you can't keep dying on that hill. The first pitch is a sinker well off the plate, called for a strike. 0-1, Eli does not challenge. The 0-1 pitch. Bender down and away. And it's 1-1. So a 1-1 count. Braves trail 1-0. Eli batting .217 on the year. Kim on deck. The 1-1 pitch. Another slider misses outside. Almost identical to the first pitch. This time it's called right. Ball 2-1. The 2-1. Swing chopper. Down the third baseline. Plenty foul, so a 2-2 count. Corbin brings it. Swing, just got a piece of that to stay alive. Good job there by Eli. And it's 2-2. The 2-2 pitch. Down and in, good take. You can tell he wanted to take a hack at that one. It's a full count now. 28 pitches for Corbin. Ha-Seong Kim standing on deck. The payoff pitch. Swing. Punches that back over the first base dugout. Fouling out of play. And we'll do it again. They're scoreless in Philadelphia. San Diego and Philly. In the 5th inning. Early start to that one. The payoff pitch. In the dirt, ball 4. So he'll head on down to first. They check down the third base line. There is no way that he went around. It's kind of ridiculous that they even checked it. Ha-Seong Kim, the batter. Lefty-righty matchup. Kim batting .089 on the year. Had the last few days off, except for a defensive substitution. First pitch on the way is a slider down and in. Good take. He almost went around. It's 1-0. The 1-0. Swing and a miss. Slider down and in. And it's 1-1. 1-1 count. 1-0 your score. Tying run. Eli White with good speed. You really ought to think about running on Corbin with all his soft stuff as they flip it over to first real quick. And Kim has had such a hard time hitting the breaking pitches. Eli's got to be thinking about going here. 1-1. Change-up in the dirt would have been a perfect one to go there. It's ball 2, 2-1. 2-1 count. Braves trail by 1. The 2-1 pitch. Runner goes. Here comes the throw down to second base, and Eli White has the base stolen.
I feel the need for speed.
Good jump there by Eli. He's in there plenty of time. The 2-2 pitch. Corbin brings it. Swing, rips it towards left field, and that ball's going to get in front of the left fielder. It's down for a base hit. Here comes Eli, and he scores, and your Atlanta Braves have tied this one up with Ha-Seong Kim getting wasn't quite a broken batter.
Hitting, it's not about muscle. It's simple physics.
Well, that was about as soft a hit base hit you'll ever see.
T, in which G, gravity, of course, remains a constant.
High looping fly ball with a lot of top spin on it, and it dropped in front of Luke's. Luke's thought about charging after it. I don't know what made him stop at the last second. He's got good speed, plays center field quite a bit. It hopped right in front of him, and thankfully so. And Eli White scores with ease. Chadwick Trump now, the batter is Ha-Seong Kim. Has a single, and then will go to second base. On the throw. First pitch to Trump is right there for a strike. 0-1, the 0-1. Down and away, 1-1. So not only have we tied the game, but now you're going to clear the bottom of the order, worst case scenario here. Man, did y'all see that? I just noticed this. Nick Castellanos got DFA'd again, this time by the Padres. The 1-1 pitch, swing, chops it back up the middle. Be a slow ground ball right to the second baseman, 4-3, and that'll end the inning. But not before your Atlanta Braves put one on the board. We're all tied up. Going to the third. Back in a flash here on the BCR Radio Network.
What's for dinner? Hey, Chef, what's for dinner?
My favorite. What's for dinner? Get in my belly!
Blob, the Blob, Blob Barker, Blob of the Hut, and Rub-a-Dub Chub.
What do you want for dinner?
I don't care.
One large jambalaya, please.
Jambalaya?
Biggie can't fit through doorway.
Oh, this is fantastic.
You got my shirt at the big and tall shop? When did I make the crossover?
I can't feel my hands.
You gonna eat your cornbread? It's the wood that makes it good.
Oh my God, I'm fatter than the skipper.
No and then! And then! No and then! And then! No and then! And then! No and then! And then!
I refuse to play your Chinese food mind games.
You sure you know what you're doing?
Yeah, Chinese food seems kind of complicated. Well, maybe for a less experienced chef.
That ketchup?
It's just a base. You don't understand cooking.
Hey, you know what? I just figured out what I want for dinner. A nice hot bowl of shredded stew.
Gazpacho, por favor.
Por favor?
I'm part Spanish.
Adios, muchacho.
Maybe you're getting cheese ball syndrome.
I love broccoli. It's good for you.
And maybe you'd like to have a piece.
Vile weed!
Hurry up and munch those fries. We've got to get back to work soon.
One large crab bisque to go.
You want bread? You're pushing your luck, little man.
Huh, you know what? I'm sorry. I've had shredded stew before, and it sure as diddly didn't taste like that.
I'll tell you what, a refill on this delicious exotic tea.
That's duck sauce.
That is good.
We're trying to lose weight.
Fatty McButterpants.
Lay off me, I'm starving.
I'm gonna order us some pizza.
Little neighborhood joint called Domino's.
Domino's?
Everybody enjoying the food so far?
Oh my God, yes. We're gonna come tomorrow night and every other night for the rest of our lives.
Oh, and don't cheap out on the tip. We all know you're loaded now.
What's for dinner?
One to one your score, top of the third. I can't believe that. $58. How many gut bombs did that buy you? First pitch on the way from Grant Holmes is a four-seamer right down the pipe for a strike. It's 0-1. Nathan Luke's back to the top of the order, the 0-1. Turns and kicks. Drifts outside the zone, 1-1. That's crazy that Nick Castellanos has fallen that far. 1-1 pitch. Down and in. Ball 2-1. If he wasn't such a cancer in the clubhouse, I'd almost say kick the tires on him, but he's been kind of a mess. The 2-1 pitch. Swing, belted. High and deep, bending, going back on the track. And that's his first home run of the season. And just like that, Grant Holm coughs up the tie. It's 2-1 Toronto. So as quick as we get back in there and tie this sucker up, Grant Holmes throws a tater ball. $24 crystals for $58. That seems insane. I remember growing up, the main reason why you bought crystals is because they were cheap. Righty, lefty, first pitch on the way. Swing, lifts it high and deep into center field. Going back on the track, making the running catch is Harris for a loud out number 1. They were 4 for $1 when I was really young, and then for the longest time in the 90s, they were 3 for $1. Unless you got all fancy and put something on it, but we usually just ordered those gut bombs plain. The 4-seam fastball inside, it's 1-0. I can remember my dad and my grandparents saying, if you want to put cheese on that, we'll stop off and buy some American cheese, slap it on when you get home. The 1-0. Inside, ball 2-0. Valid point. You just don't want to hear it when you're a kid. 2-0 count. Let old Chef Mike do his magic when you get home. The 2-0. Sinker down below. Ball 3-0. One of the biggest things I remember about the cheap hamburgers in the 90s, for quite a while, the McDonald's, this was in the Nashville area. It's a 3-0 right there at the knees, 3-1. So I don't know if this is nationwide, but it was either Tuesday or Wednesday. It was one of the slow nights of the week that they were trying to drum up business. And they would, it's a 3-1 to Vladimir Guerrero Jr. Turns and kicks. Hard hit ball down the third base line. Great stab over there by Riley. Turns and fires it to first, and there's 2 down. But nonetheless, all 3 balls in this inning have been scorched. So Grant Holmes may not make it far in this game. But they had a hamburger deal, and I don't remember exactly what it was per se at McDonald's, but the cheap little hamburgers, as the first pitch to Jesus Sanchez is swung on and chopped foul down the first base side. It's 0-1. So it was something incredibly cheap. It was either 2 for $1, maybe even cheaper than that. Maybe it was even 25 cents, but it was just one night a week. It wasn't typical. And you could get cheeseburgers for a little bit more, not much more. The 0-1 upstairs for a strike. It's 0-2. So what my dad used to do is he would go through the drive-thru early in the week and load up on those things. When you came over to his house, his freezer was packed with those suckers. Is the 0-2 and the dirt 1 and 2. So when we'd be over at his place watching college football on Saturday nights, and we'd get the munchies, here come the McDonald hamburgers into the microwave. The 1-2 count. Swing, lifts it high and deep into center field. Going back on the track. Harris racing at the wall. He'll make the catch and bang into the wall for another loud out. 4 hard hit balls. Get it together, Grant. Get it together. The Braves trail by 1.
Does anyone else find it interesting that cacti is plural and cactus is singular?
December 9th, Pope Pius IV died in 1565. Elected on Christmas Day, a patron of Michelangelo, and overseeing the end of the Council of Trent, he was pope for less than 6 years and considered good but unexceptional. Now, the Council of Trent was a big deal, begun in 1545, charged with reforming the church and responding to the Protestant Reformation. But much of that work had been done before Pope Pius, so why remember him? Because when the Council of Trent ended in 1563, it assigned the Pope its incomplete tasks. 1, to compile a list of banned books in the eyes of the church. Not a new concept in history. Pope Gelasius process had a good-bad rating list. Governments, including democracies, have banned books. And of course, the Nazis and communists took it to its logical authoritarian conclusion by banning everything unless specifically approved. But Pope Pius's Index of Forbidden Books was different because of its longevity, enforced and updated for over 400 years. The list was a who's who of church critics and free thinkers: Calvin, Luther, Descartes, Voltaire, Hugo, Dumas, Thomas Paine, Gibbons, Darwin. The final list had 4,000 titles until the index itself was suppressed in 1966.
Heard you got deported, dude. Bye.
A part of him was just devastated, and a part of him could see the dark humor of what happened.
The embarrassment is gone. I'm making a joke out of it. My problem's behind me now.
They had me patched up pretty good down there, and my first at bat, I think I hit a home run.
Hit to that big part of the ballpark.
Well hit. This ball may be out of here. It is 1-0. Listen to this crowd.
Afterwards, somebody said that's the first World Series hit ever in Kansas City. And they can never take that away. And it was a home run.
Your home for the classic call of Braves Country Baseball. Ronald Acuna Jr. comes to the plate. First pitch swinging, bangs a slider, foul down the third base line. It's 0-1. The 0-1. So I reached out to a buddy of mine that lived up in that area at the time, went to high school together as the 0-1. Sliced it, foul, it's 0-2. And he remembered it. Evidently, it was in that area. So, like I said, I don't know what it was nationwide. But on Tuesdays and Wednesdays, because he said they kept changing it to try to throw you off. But Tuesdays and Wednesdays back then is the 0-2 pitch. Swing, just got a piece of that. 0-2 once again. It was $4 for $1 for the little McDonald hamburgers, and it was $3 for $1 if you put cheese on them. So an 0-2 count. Misses high. 1-2. We'd kill for that deal nowadays. Are you kidding me? The 1-2 pitch. I'd have a whole freezer of those. Pitch high and out of the zone, 4-seam fastball. 2-2. 2-2 count. Braves trail 2-1. Brings it and kicks. Swing. Hard hit ball on the ground, but right at the shortstop. Jimenez will flip it to Vladdy, 6-3, and there's one away. I remember that Beanie Baby craze where they were, yeah. I remember that, Ashley. Didn't quite understand it, but I remember it was a huge thing. Lefty-lefty matchup. First pitch swinging by Harris, and that'll be a lazy fly ball to right field. F7 quickly 2 away. Corbin sitting at 45 pitches. He's pretty good as far as that goes right now. Matt Olson coming back to the plate. Single to right his first time up. They said the big thing with Corbin is the first pitch to Matt Olson is right there for a strike. It's 0-1. Seems like that when he went to Texas last year to work on his game, he learned to take a little bit off his changeup, which has made everything else much harder to hit. The 0-1 swing, rips it into center field. That's down for a base hit, and the Ice House is 2 for 2. 1 on, 2 outs once again.
This is not watered down. This is Ice House.
Ice House.
Smooth as it gets.
Man, if Acuna or Harris could have gotten on either this inning or in the first inning, we might be in business right now. Olson 2 for 2, and Dubon will come to the plate. I'm sorry, Ozzie Albies will come to the plate. He lined out to second his first time up. The first pitch, 4-seam fastball. High and out of the zone, it's 1-0. Dubon is moving to the on-deck circle. Riley in the hole. Braves trail by 1. Bottom of the third inning. The 1-0. Turns and kicks, swing. That ball's going to get roasted into the corner. That ball's got eyes. It gets down where the green grass grows. Matt Olson hits third base. He'll slam on the brakes, but it's a 2-out double for the Wiz. So a 2-out double. I don't know what that was on Braves vision. It must have been a technical glitch. They showed Matt Olson slapping hands with. Okay, now it's with Watkins. Originally, they were showing him going aboard at first base. Mauricio Dubon looking to come through here. First pitch is a slider in the dirt. It's 1-0. Man, just think if Acuna or Harris could have gotten on this inning, we'd have this game tied up. Riley's on deck, and you wonder, are we starting to get to the point where teams will pitch around Dubon to get to Riley, which seems wild. The 1-0. Another one in the dirt. Ball 2-0. And it's not really an insane idea. Would have been ludicrous to say that going into spring training, but Dubon has been the much better batter. The 2-0 pitch. Swing, lifts it. High and deep. Into right field. Get up, get up, get up. Zip, boom, bam, it's gone. Ram-a-lam-a ding-dong. A 3-run shot. The top shelf tequila, baby. It's 4-2.
Pardon me. Would you have any
But of course. One of life's finer pleasures.
A bullet over the right center field wall. How far did it fly? 405 happy feet. And your Atlanta Braves are taking a 4-2 lead. Attaboy, Doobie. First pitch cutter to Austin Riley is right there for a strike. It's 0-1. The 0-1 to Riley. High and out of the zone. 1-1. He's got to be sitting there thinking, if that little twerp can knock it over the wall, why am I sitting here barely hitting above the Mendoza line? The 1-1 pitch. Way outside wide. Riley really should be challenging that, but he just lacks the confidence right now, so he'll take the strike. It's 1-2. The 1-2 in the dirt, 2-2. They checked down the line. He did not go around. Braves 4, Jays 2. The 2-2. Swing roasted down the third base line, just foul. And we were talking about that last night. He's got to get some of these to start falling for him, and he'll kind of come out of his funk. You start choking that bat handle a little tighter. The 2-2. Outside wide, 3-2. Full count to Riley. Standing on deck is Eli White. The payoff pitch. Change up in the dirt, ball 4. So not a base hit, but we'll give Riley his soundbite anyway. He needs anything to get him going.
You're my boy, Blue! Blue, you're my boy!
Quick mound visit by Valenzuela going out there to talk to Corbin. So runner at first, 2 outs. Eli White standing at the plate. Riley at first. The first pitch on the way is in the dirt, and Riley steals second base. And how about that? Maybe that'll get Austin Riley going. Good hustle, Austin Riley. Get the base hits, get it the old-fashioned way. Swipe a bag and get yourself in scoring position. He didn't even get that great of a jump, to be honest with you. It was really close. They tag him on that back leg, he's out, but just missed the tag. The 1-0. Swing, hits it on the ground hard over to first, And the toss, that's going to be close. They're going to call him out. The Braves may want to look at this one. See if they actually can see. That is a bang play. They do not want to challenge it. We will be back in a flash. Top of the fourth we go here in Atlanta. Braves lead it 4-2.
Afternoon, everybody.
What a day. I use a drink. Nothing like a cold one after a long day, huh?
So, how much do you drink?
I'd say I'm good for about 10 or 12.
10 or 12 a week? That's not bad.
About a week.
You drink 10 or 12 beers a day?
You counting beers too?
How reckless of me. I made you all wet.
Yes, but my martini's still dry.
She turned out to be a part-time model and a full-time pickpocket. Oh, yeah. I've been known to drink a beer or two. But then again, I've been known to do a lot of things.
You drinking anymore?
Oh, me? No, I quit drinking, dude.
You're never gonna drink again? You wanna stop at the bar by the Chinese restaurant? Just get a quick shot, me and you, and then we'll go? Yeah, the bar they got in the back.
Oh, the Chinese bar? Okay. What's shaking?
All 4 cheeks and a couple of chins.
I thought you said they didn't have alcohol.
Run back to your mix master. Cook up a few more of these.
Cigarette?
No, I never touch them.
Yeah. I suck them down like Coca-Cola.
I expose people to magic. I expose them to something they're never otherwise going to see in their boring, normal lives. And I gave that to them. I may forget about them tomorrow, but they'll live with that memory for the rest of their lives. And that's a gift, man.
One of the women said that she was afraid she might OD.
I thought that was a limit drop. I didn't think it was tequila.
What's that got to do with me?
You and me are gonna have a small talk later on.
I'll be busy thinking of things to say.
Doesn't your wife ever complain that you never spend any time with her?
Would you?
Could you keep it down to a low roar? Some of us have to work.
Put that money down, pal.
Yeah, I'll be ready.
There goes the 2 weeks at camp. I promised the kids this summer.
My birthday, give me a beer, stick a candle in it, and I'll blow out my liver.
Here's to feeling good all the time.
Perfect. Cheers.
Cheers.
This crowd's back into it now.
Welcome back. Grant Holmes goes back to the bump with a 2-run lead. See if he can hold it. First pitch is in the dirt. It's 1-0. Righty-righty matchup. The 1-0 pitch. Swing. Pops it up. High in the sky. F6 in your scorecard. Can of corn. Ha-Seong Kim with the catch. 1 down. One down, top of the 4th inning, and that'll bring Dalton Varsho to the plate. Varsho takes the first pitch, slider at the knees. It's 0-1. The 0-1. Kicks and fire, swing, swats it back foul. It's 0-2. Grant Holmes has not had his best stuff tonight. Just 2 strikeouts, 2 earned runs. A bunch of hard hit balls. Been a little fortunate that it's only been 2 runs so far. My guess is that they're going to try to get him through bottom of this order, and if he hasn't straightened it up, he's going to be hitting the showers, the 0-2, and the dirt 1-2. I know he'd love to get in line for a victory, but he's going to have to start seeing the Grant Holmes that we've actually seen for the last few outings. He's been pretty good. The 1-2 pitch, swing, bangs it back foul, do it again. One down here in the top of the 4th. Braves lead it 4-2. The 1-2 pitch, swing, chopper. Might have gotten a piece of him as it rolls foul down the first base line. John Schneider and the training staff come out here to take a look at Varsho. See where to get him. Top of the front foot, his right foot. 1-2 count. Varsho appears to be all right. He's got like it looks like someone painted a white stripe down his back where he rolled over into the chalk. The 1-2. Swing, rolls it over to second. Ozzy's got it. He'll flip it to Olsen, and there's 2 down. Two down, and Okamoto will come to the plate. He's 0 for 1. It's weird when you fill out these lineup cards and you're so used to seeing the guy that with the most home runs that it's usually hitting up in the middle of the order. And Okamoto by far has the most home runs on this team. He's the 4-seam fastball up and in for a strike. It's 0-1. He's got 13 home runs. You see, why is he hitting 7th when the rest of them are they're not even close to hitting double digits? But then you see the strikeout rate and you get it. Is the 0-1 swing and a miss? It's 0-2. I mean, that's a heck of a way to put a damper on any kind of a rally, is have a guy in the middle of the order, and he's going to be all or nothing for you, essentially. The 0-2. Check swing. Did he go around? They checked down the line. He did not. 2-2. Or 1-2, excuse me. 1-2 count. Holmes comes set. Kicks. That slider has just been missing by a mile all night long, 2-2. You almost have to just kick it to the curb and start over. The 2-2. 4-seamer swing, hit hard on the ground off of Austin Riley's glove. A diving attempt. It bounces off his glove and will go into the outfield. And it's a 2-out single for Okamoto. Jimenez, who was hit by a pitch his first time up, will come to the plate. Man, just a hair behind. Hit the very, very tip of his glove. Split second quicker over there, and he's going to make the play. First pitch, 4-seam fastball, bang, right there at the knees. It's 0-1. He has not been struggling much with the 4-seamer and the sinker. That slider, he's had some success when he gets to 2 strikes, but pretty much it just hasn't been hitting the zone. The 0-1 fouls it away. 0-2. It's an 0-2 count. He had 2 strikes on him his first time up when he was hitting the back foot by a slider. The 0-2 ball misses high, and it is 1-2. Game 2 of a 3-game set. Tomorrow's game, once again, 7:15 first pitch. The 1-2 pitch. Swing, just got a piece of it. Doubleheader here tomorrow for Braves Country Radio. We got the Yankees and Guardians in the early part of the day as the 1-2 pitch swing roasted in the middle. And that's going to get through for a base hit. Okamoto's on his horse, and he'll slide into third. And the Blue Jays have runners at the corners and 2 outs. Valenzuela coming to the plate. They keep dialing up that slider, and it's either getting swacked or it's nowhere near the zone. Runners at the corners, 2 outs. Braves cling to a 2-run game. Valenzuela, first pitch, swing and a missed curveball. It's 0-1. That pitch had pretty good movement on it. I mean, I'm just saying, bench the slider for the night. Sometimes a guy just doesn't have the grip on a pitch, and he has to go back and work on his off day. The 0-1 swing, bangs it down the line, foul. It's 0-2. 68 pitches. So if he were to get out of this, they may send him back out there. But if it's only a 2-run lead, you never know. you could have someone very quick in the bullpen ready to roll. So remember, Luke's is sitting on deck, and he went homer for the first time this year against Holmes. The 0-2. Check swing, went around strike 3, and that'll end the inning. So we get out of there unscathed. We go to the bottom of the 4th here in Braves country. Grant Holmes trying to make it work on a night where he doesn't have his best stuff.
Why is it when I'm sitting in a room and somebody says, okay, your turn to tell us about yourself, I completely forget who I am, what I do, and if I even exist?
You can't start Pena first tonight. You'll have to start Hatterberg.
Yeah, I don't want to go 15 rounds. The lineup card is mine.
Okay, the lineup card is definitely yours. I'm just saying you can't start Pena at first.
Well, I am starting him at first. I don't think so. He plays for Detroit now. You traded Pena?
Yeah, and Menachino, Hilgis, Tam are all being sent down.
You are outside your mind.
Yeah, cuckoo.
Number 29,
The bat was like a wand in his hands, but what he did to pitchers was no illusion.
I would simply say the best hitter that I ever faced, period. No exception.
The word magician instantly springs to mind and slaps singles and doubles and triples all over the ball field. And to be so audacious on the base paths, he was a wonder to watch.
He's one of those pure hitters.
deep left, and ball is out of here. Home run for Rod Carew.
When Carew made his big league debut with Minnesota in the late 60s, he gave immediate notice of his talent and work ethic. That devotion and prowess sent Carew to his first of 18 straight All-Star games and earned him the 1967 AL Rookie of the Year award.
Rod could do so many different things with the bat, and he was such a smooth player.
Although he played only half his 19-year career at second, Carew's speed and artistry with the bat enabled him to collect more batting titles than any other second sacker but one.
Rod Carew won 7 American League batting championships, hit the ball all over the ballpark, and was just a great, great hitter.
There's a drive to left field, base hit. There's number 3,000 for Carew.
4-2 your score, bottom of the 4th. First pitch swinging by Ha-Seong Kim. Rolled foul down the third baseline. It's 0-1. The 0-1. Swing, chops that changeup down the line. It's 0-2. Ha-Seong Kim, 1 for 1 with an RBI single. Kind of a flare out to left field, but it got the job done. Bringing Eli White around to score. The 0-2 to Kim. Brings it. Good take. 1-2. If you can get Kim aboard. Tromp has shown the ability to lay a bunt down. I would be all for that. Try to stay out of that double play. The 1-2. Swing, laces it down the line, foul. You never know when a broken single like that, a flare, it was almost broken bat type. The bat stayed in peace, but it's what it looked like coming off the bat. You never know when something like that's going to turn a guy around for the season. The 1-2, down and away, 2-2. It's very rare that it's a hard hit line drive over the wall that gets a guy going. It's usually something that finally something breaks for him and he quits putting so much pressure on him. The 2-2 swing, whistles that into the stands. We'll do it again. The 2-2 count. Bottom of the 4th inning. Braves lead it 4-2. The pitch, swing, hard hit ball over to third, but it's an atom ball, 5-3, and there's one away. One down, and Chadwick Tromp, who grounded out to second his first time up, comes to the plate. First pitch to Chadwick Tromp. Upstairs for a ball. It's 1-0. The 1-0. Swing, and that'll be a lazy fly ball to center field. Easy catch out there for center fielder Dalton Varsho. 2 quick outs. 2 up, 2 down, and Ronald Acuna Jr. will come to the plate. He has struck out and grounded out. Probably his last time to see Corbin in this game. Corbin sitting at 70 pitches. First pitch, swing and a miss sinker. It's 0-1. The 0-1 to Ronnie. Misses high, 4-seamer. 1-1. Braves with 2 ABS challenges. Still in their pocket. Toronto with 1. As the pitch is in the dirt, ball 2 to him. Two 1 count. Swing. Fouls that back out of play. 2-2. The 2-2 pitch. Misses high and out of the zone. Full count. On deck is Harris. In the hole is Olsen, but there are 2 outs. The payoff pitch to Acuna. Swing. Sizzles it foul down the right field line. And we'll do it again. Braves 4, Jays 2, bottom of the 4th, 2 outs. The payoff pitch. Kicks and fires. Swing, lifts it. Into right field, bending. That's going to get down and bounce into the stands, and it's a grounds rule double by Ronald Acuna Jr.
Bravo.
Just snuck inside the line. We'll take it. Had a lot of air underneath it. And just out of the reach of the right fielder, Piñango. Michael Harris is second, the batter. But they're going to fire it over to third base as Ronald Acuna Jr. caught them sleeping, and he steals third.
I feel the need for speed.
Dangerous steal there because with 2 outs you don't gain a whole lot, but if you catch him napping, you catch him napping. Toronto's looking to see if they want a challenge. They do not. He just took off like the road runner. He was like, I'm out of here. Corbin wasn't paying attention. It was still a close play, but he got the back end of the bag, and the tag came down to the front end. So a good steal there by Ronald Acuna Jr. And we're back to the action. Lefty-lefty matchup. Acuna, I'm still waiting for him to steal home plate one time. When a lefty's on the hill, that's usually the best time to do it. First pitch on the way. Down and in. For a ball, it's 1-0. 1-0. Kicks and fires. Pitch in the dirt. And it is 2-0. So a 2-0 count. Infield playing back into the right. The 2-0 pitch. Swing. Pops it up. Can of corn. High in the sky. And that'll end the inning. F9 your scorecard. We'll be back in the flash. Top of the 5th we go, leading by 2.
Fat, drunk, and stupid is no way to go through life, son.
The faces from the past. You've walked past them many times. I don't think you've really looked at them. Go on, lean in. If you listen real close, you can hear them whisper their legacy to you. Listen, you hear it? Seize the day, boys.
Hello.
Toga! The world ain't all sunshine and rainbows.
She did not drink the vodka.
Toga!
Because I drank the vodka.
Objection!
Please be seated, sir. This is not a courtroom.
Well, I object anyway. Toga!
October 11th. October 11th, October 12th, and 13th, and 14th.
Toga!
I drank all of those days. I drank. I'm drunk now.
Toga!
I'd rather fight beside you than any army of thousands.
Then take it! It's yours!
Tonight, we are the greatest team in the world. And you were meant to be here tonight. This is your time. Their time is done. It's over. Screw them.
Guys tired?
Go get all the sleep I need and I'm dead.
Forget about the crowds, their fancy uniforms, and remember what got you here.
Toga!
Focus on the fundamentals. We've gone over time and time again.
You damn dirty son of a...
I wouldn't make it a habit calling me that, son.
I want you to remember that no bastard ever won it by dying. You won it by making the other poor dumb bastard die.
Well, that was pleasant. Nice of him to stop by, don't you think?
Toga!
And shepherds we shall be, for thee, my lord, for thee. Power hath descended forth from thy hand, swiftly carry out thy command.
And this crowd's back into it now.
We gotta do something. Absolutely. You know what we gotta do? Toga party. We can't afford to have a toga party.
Toga! 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 Okay? All right! Let's go! Let's go! Let's go! Let me hear it! Let me hear it! Let me hear it!
4-2 your score. Grant Holmes will go back to work. And Nathan Lukes, who took him deep his last time up, stands at the plate. First pitch is an inside strike called. It's 0-1. Righty-lefty matchup. The 0-1, cutter down and in, 1-1. Four runs, 6 hits, no errors for Atlanta. 2 runs, 5 hits, 1 error for Toronto. Top of the 5th inning, no outs. The 1-1 in the dirt, changeup, 2-1. See how long they'll let him go in this. I know they'd love to get him through the 5th. In a perfect world, he goes into the 6th, but he just hasn't had his best stuff tonight. 73rd pitch of the night on the way. The 2-1 pitch, swing. Slices it towards left field, and F7 in your scorecard. 1 down. 1 up, 1 down. Pinago, the batter. Righty-lefty matchup. First pitch to the number 2 hitter. Upstairs for a strike. It's 0-1. The 0-1. Singled in the first. He's 1 for 2 on the day. Punches it back foul. It's 0-2. The 0-2 pitch in the dirt. 1-2. That quote there by Rosemary's got me in trouble with local law enforcement on many occasions in my youth. One time in a Crystals, as we were talking about Crystals earlier. The 1-2 count. Check swing. Ball gets away. Chadwick jumps on it. Flips it to first. Long throw, but he'll make the play. And there's 2 down. 4th strikeout of the night for Grant Holmes. I think his over-under was 4.5, I believe. He's at 77 pitches. They may send him back out there. I mean, Look, one of the things you got to learn as a starting pitcher in Major League Baseball is to get outs when you don't have your best stuff. Righty-righty matchup. First pitch swinging by Vladimir Guerrero Jr. Pops it up. Center field. Here comes running Money Mike! Money Mike on the run. And once again, 75% of this world is covered by water. The rest by Michael the Hawk Harris. We'll be back in a flash here on Braves Country.
I'm trying to be the best at exercising. I'm Teddy Powers. I'm the man who has the ball, so that is why I am better than
I need everybody that works the night shift front and center. Is it me, or does everybody else in the world not understand us? Most people feel that just because you work the night shift, you're available for anything during the day. Emergencies, or just to go to the grocery store and shop. Newsflash, we don't even know what day it is half the time. So setting appointments for us is probably going to be a maybe. My son's school called me in the middle of the day asking, can I pick him up early because he's not feeling well. I said, okay. Hung up. I woke up and it was time to pick him up from school. He thugged it out that day. To all my people that live during the day, if you wake up and it's raining outside and you know a person that works night shift, don't call us for nothing.
Mattingly is not known to be a home run hitter, but in the last couple of games, he has shown a lot of power.
When you knew Donnie and you were around him, you said he's going to figure it out.
3 days, 3 straight home runs. Unbelievable.
Anything he accomplished, I didn't go, oh my gosh, how did he do that? It's just, the sky's always a limit with guys with that makeup and that inner drive.
He had never hit more than 10 home runs in a season on any professional level before hitting 23 in 1984. But even more impressive was his batting average, which by mid-season was hovering around 350, putting him in the race for the batting title alongside his teammate, the Hall of Famer, Dave Winfield.
There was a lot made out of it, and winning was great.
The Yankees win it! A home run for Dave Winfield.
Dave treated me great, made it easy on me. I was kind of the underdog, rookie, not making any money. Winnie was a big free agent, so people are kind of cheering for me instead of him. I'm trying to win. He is too. But I just looked at it like, hey, I'm hitting 330 in the big leagues. There's nothing bad going to happen here.
What's up, Braves Country? Looking forward to a great Atlanta Braves season. See y'all at the ballpark. Love y'all.
Do you see what you...
First pitch on the way. Start the inning. Matt Olson pops it up. Lazy fly ball. F9 your scorecard, and there's one down. Braves lead it 4-2. Patrick Corbin, outside the third inning, has had a pretty good outing. He's no longer any type of a strikeout pitcher, just one strikeout on the day, but you put the third inning aside, and he's scattered 6 hits. This is the first pitch on the way to Ozzie Albies. It's right there for a strike. It's 0-1. Lefty-righty matchup, the 0-1. Swing. 2-hopper into the glove of the third baseman, Okamoto. He'll flip it over there to Vladimir Guerrero Jr. And there's 2 quick outs here to start the 5th. Chris Sale on the bump tomorrow night. First pitch swinging by Dubon. You talk about a quick inning. It'll be F6 foul territory, ends the inning. And just like that, the Braves go down 1-2-3. What was that, a 3 or 4 pitch inning? We'll be back in a flash. Bad job by the Braves bats. 4 pitch inning. We go to the 6th.
Call me fat. Cool. Now call me ugly. You're lying. You're stressed. You're trying to find things to say.
What the hell is a sundress, and why are men so obsessed with it, man? I don't understand it. Because literally all I ever see is, can't wait for sundress season, can't wait for sundress season. Girl, what the hell is a sundress? I like a bit of fashion here and there, but I genuinely don't know what a sundress is.
This is the career of Pete Rose. He got the nickname Charlie Hustle after he sprinted to first after drawing a walk in a spring training game. Mickey Mantle claims he got it after trying to climb a fence to catch a home run that was 100 feet over his head. In 1965, he led the league with 209 hits. It was the first of 10 seasons he would finish with 200 plus hits. That same season, he batted .312. This was also the start of 9 consecutive seasons of hitting 300 or better. In 1968, he won his first batting title. In 1973, he led the league in hits and batting average, which led to him winning his first and only MVP award. He was an integral part of the Big Red Machine, including both their World Series runs in 1975 and 1976. The 1976 club remains the only team since the expansion of the playoffs in 1969 to go undefeated. On April 29, 1978, he had arguably the best game of his career, going 5 for 6 and hitting 3 home runs off of 3 different pitchers. 6 days later, he became the 13th player in history to reach the 3,000 hit milestone. That same season, he would go on a tear, getting a hit in 44 consecutive games to tie Willie Keeler's National League record. In 1984, while a member of the Expos, he joined Ty Cobb as the only players with 4,000 hits. That same year, he returned to the Reds and was immediately named player manager, the last one in Major League Baseball history. The very next year, he became the all-time hits leader when he singled off of Eric Shaw for his 4,192nd hit of his career. He retired in 1986 and would go on to manage the Reds until 1989. He currently holds or shares at least 18 different baseball records. Do you think he belongs in the Hall of Fame?
Braves Country Radio, your home for the classic call of Braves Country Baseball. First pitch from Grant Holmes is right there for a strike upstairs, 4-seam fastball. The left-handed bat of Jesus Sanchez, it's 0-1. The 0-1 swing, chopper down the line, 0-2. If Grant Holmes can get through 6 innings in a night where he definitely didn't have his best stuff, I mean, to be honest with you, that's more impressive than some of his other outings where he's striking out 10. The 0-2. Swing pops it up. High and deep into center field, but not deep enough. Money Mike will get underneath it. It'll be an F8, and there's one away. One down, and that'll bring Ernie Clement to the plate. Varsho moves to the on-deck circle. Okamoto in the hole. Righty-righty matchup. First pitch, swing. Chops it off the plate. Got a piece of Ernie. It's 0-1. Braves 4, Blue Jays 2. The 0-1 swing, rips it towards left. It's a fairly hard hit ball, but right at Mauricio Dubon. And there's 2 down. Two quick outs. I mean, Grant Holmes is an out away from a quality start. I would have never thought that a few innings ago. Righty-lefty matchup. First pitch is a sawed-off foul job over the third base dugout. 0-1. The 0-1. High and out of the zone. 4-seam fastball. 1-1. One count. Sinker misses high, 2-1. The 2-1 pitch. Good Lord, that slider was nowhere near the zone. Ball 3-1. 3-1 count. Okamoto, who represents the tying run, is standing on deck, and he went yard last night. The 3-1 pitch. Nowhere near the zone, ball 4. So he'll head on down to first. And Hefner's going to come out there to talk to Grant Holmes. I thought it actually might have been Walt Weiss to make the trip, but they're going to try to get him through this inning. Jimenez standing on deck. You would think after this inning, if it's top of the order and they're being aggressive, they'll go to Dylan Lee. If not, you could end up seeing Dodd. It is Lee warming up in the pen. They just flashed it up there as I was speaking. So Dylan Lee, who had the night off last night, he's warming up in the pen. They'd much rather use him in the 7th. First pitch, swing, hammers it to third, and it's a line drive out, and that'll end the inning. So the Braves get out of it, and if that's the last pitch by Grant Holmes, he did a great job of fighting through a night where he didn't have his best
real sports. Not trying to be the best at exercising. I'm Teddy Powers! I'm the man who has the ball, so that is why I am better than everyone in the world.
If the weather's like this, and you don't have a reason to go anywhere, stay off the road, so that people like me can make it to town safely to go get more beer.
And it's a typical Rose reaction from the crowd as Pete comes to the plate. They know he's poison. He has been troublesome for so many people for so many years in this game of baseball. Nolan Ryan pulls his cap down, and the right-hander from Alvin, Texas is ready to pitch a big game in his career. Full count to Rose. Got him.
I don't know why I'm still alive. Everybody passed away, and I'm still around. They're decaying, and I'm slaying. I win. I'm the best.
But as his 21st big league season went on, as much as the numbers were still there, he could feel the desire start to wane.
I led the team in home runs and RBIs and thought I wasn't a good player. I hit .268, the lowest I think I've hit in the big leagues.
He was still the best player on our team. It just wasn't the George Brett that George Brett wanted to be.
It was hard to go to the ballpark. And that's when I knew it was time to retire. I just knew. I said, I don't get goosebumps anymore when I do something good. I don't get mad if the team loses and I do something bad. I'm just like a guy that's collecting a paycheck. And I always believe that the game deserves more than that from its players.
In order for George to be George Brett, he had to be the first one there. He had to take batting practice until his hands bled. That's what made him George Brett. And there comes a moment when you're like, I don't want to be that person anymore. Like, this is it. I've done it. I've had my career. I've had my success. And now it's time for whatever comes next.
Bottom of the 6th we go. Well, he's heading there, Mark. You must have missed it last year, but they changed all those rules. He's definitely heading there. Righty-righty matchup. Austin Riley, the batter. First pitch on the way, high and out of the zone. It's 1-0. Before he gets in, though, Shoeless Joe definitely belongs in. The 1-0 count. Brings it. Swing. Lifts it back at foul territory, and it'll stay in play. Will it? No! They will not make the catch. Valenzuela couldn't square it up, and it falls in front of him. 1-1. If you've ever been to the Hall of Fame, you know that Pete Rose is in the Hall of Fame. I mean, he's all over the place in there. So all they're talking about is honoring him, and that's where voters start splitting hairs. But I think he definitely gets in first time he's eligible, which will be on one of the veteran committees, which really is ridiculous because he and Shoeless Joe should go in on the normal ballot for 10 years because they've never been on the ballot before. The 1-1 count. Swing, rifles it foul, 1-2. Austin Riley trying to work his way aboard. He's 0 for 1, but he did walk and steal a base in the third. Philadelphia continues to own San Diego. They lead 3-2 in the 8th. They're about to sweep the season series in that one. The 1-2. Misses high, 2-2. Two-two count. Turns and kicks. Ooh, that is close. Austin Riley, very fortunate they called that ball 4. It was a strike, ball 3. It was a strike, but they didn't challenge it because they only have one left, and we're in the 6th. What I've noticed is a lot of these teams won't do it until the 7th. The payoff pitch, swing, rips it, and that ball's going to drop into left field down for a base hit. So sometimes it's better to be lucky than good, and Austin Riley gets a base hit.
You're my boy, Blue! Blue, you're my boy!
If you picked Austin Riley to click, that counts. He's been on twice. He's stolen a base. That click will clack just past the outstretched glove of Jimenez. Sometimes you need a call to go your way to get the confidence back. Runner at first, nobody out as we start the bottom of the 6th inning. And the Yaz. Where's Pete at? The Yaz is in. I think Ashley's a big Yaz fan too. He'll be batting for Eli White. They go out there to talk to Corbin. It looked like one of the trainers was out there as well. Mike Yastrzemski batting .252 on the year. Righty-lefty matchup. First pitch on the way. Strike on the outer edge, slider. It's 0-1. Very close pitch, but far too close to challenge. On a strike one. The 0-1. Misses outside, 1-1. 1-1 count. Brings it. That splitter's going to miss the edge, and it's 2-1. Standing on deck is Hassan Kim. Chadwick Tromp is in the hole. A lot of times this is where the Braves decide to pinch hit their catcher, but they may hold up when they have the lead like this. The 2-1 pitch. Right there at the knees. Slider, good pitch. 2-1. 2-2, excuse me. Rodriguez, the pitcher, on for Corbin. Yariel Rodriguez. The 2-2 swing. Hits it on the ground over to second. They're going to fire the ball to second, get the lead runner. Yaz will beat out the throw, so he'll get aboard on a fielder's choice. 1 away. So hard grounder, but right into the teeth of the defense. And that'll bring Hassan Kim to the plate. Kim, he's 1 for 2. Looking to get him going. He does have an RBI for tonight. First pitch swinging. Grounds it over to short. It's going to be a 6, 4, 3. Inning-ending, rally-killing double play. We'll be back in a flash. Top of the 7th as we go. The Braves clinging to a 2-run lead.
No, make no mistake. It's not revenge he's after. It's a reckoning.
Hey, y'all know how like you could tap a YouTube video to see how much time it got left? I wish I could do that to people when they're talking to me.
Irish people were the first slaves in America, and nobody talks about it. Our ancestors were ripped from their homes in Ireland, shackled, and sold for less than African slaves in the 1600s. Over 300,000 Irish were shipped to the Caribbean and American colonies. They worked sugar plantations, died from disease and brutality. This history was erased. No memorials, no recognition. Books even changed Irish slaves to indentured servants to minimize what happened. The word redneck actually comes from Irish workers whose skin burned in the Caribbean sun.
You could not believe that this has happened in this setting, that a call would be missed that badly.
I mean, it was clear. I mean, we had a bunch of replays, and you knew that he did, but you also knew in those years nobody was going to come in and overturn it, so you had to live with it.
And then all heck broke loose.
Clark doesn't know where he is. Base hit into left field. That gets away from Porter, and the runners move up. And that's a looper hitting the right field for a base hit. Here comes Sunburn. Here's the throw. He scores. We go to a 7.
That was tough to swallow.
Big play. Did it cost us a series? In my opinion, yeah, I think it probably did.
At that point, we were blaming Don Deckens for what happened. And to think that an umpire took the World Series away from us, we never got over that hurdle the next day.
Did you go to college?
Yeah, I went to college with...
Where'd you go to college?
Indiana University, it's the Pacers College.
Top of the 7th we go, and the Braves lead it 4-2. Dylan Lee on. First pitch on the way, drags the bunt back to the mound. Lee grabs it, fires it to first, and it's a quick 1 out to start the top of the 7th inning. 1 up, 1 down as Jimenez is retired, and Valenzuela comes to the plate. Good play by Dylan, by the way. Jimenez, that was a really good drag bunt, and it took a perfect defensive play by Lee as the first pitch is right there at the knees. Four-seam fastball. It's 0-1, the 0-1. Kicks it outside. 1-1. One count. Drops it in. Misses for a ball. Ball 2, 2-1. The 2-1 pitch. Infield back into the left. Kicks and fires. 3-1. The 3-1. Misses down. Ball 4, 4-1. So a 5-pitch walk will send him down to first. And back to the top of the order. Nathan Lukes, the batter. Lefty-lefty matchup. First pitch on the way. Swung on and hit onto the right side of the infield. They'll get the force play. And there's 2 down. Lukes will head to first. With his speed, he could be going. Two down, and Miles Straw will come on for Pinago. The right side of the plate. He has good speed, so if he gets on, you got to be aware of him. Batting .241 on the air. He does have 2 home runs. First pitch from Dylan Lee to Straw. Kicks and fires. Right there on the inner cut for a strike. It's 0-1. The 0-1. Pitch in the dirt. Slider, 1-1. Good block by Trump to keep the runner steady over at first. Vladimir Guerrero Jr. stands on deck. You'd like to see him in inning number 8. Possibility of bringing Suarez onto the hill. 1-1. Strike up top. It's 1-2. He's gone slider, and then dropped the changeup up there. 1-2 count. Infield back into the left. 2 outs. Lee comes set. Straw digging in. The pitch. Caught looking strike three. He got caught watching the paint dry. Dropped the slider about belt high, and that'll end the inning. We'll go to the bottom of the 7th. Get up and stretch, Braves country. 4-2, your lead. Dominic Smith will come in to pinch hit for Chadwick Tromp as we start the bottom of the 7th inning. It'll be Dominic, Acuna, and Harris. If Dominic gets on, expect a pinch runner. First pitch on the way. Drops one below the knees. It's 1-0. Infield back and to the right, the 1-0. Kicks and fires. Outside wide. 1-1. Or 2-0, excuse me. 2-0 count. Brings it. Swing. Fouls it straight back. The 2-1 pitch. High and out of the zone. Ball 3-1. The 3-1 to Smith. Swing. Hammers it. High and deep down the right field line. Bending just out of play. Full count. The 3-2 to Dominic Smith. Payoff pitch from Rodriguez. Outside wide, ball 4. So he'll head on down to first, and we'll see if they pinch run for him. He'll have to reach first base before they can do that. They've got a couple of options they could go. They may leave him in, but They've got Jorge Mateo, but they may be saving Jorge Mateo for a pinch hitting role in case the game gets tight. First pitch on the way to Ronald Acuna Jr. Inside, spins him around. He drops the bat. I don't believe it hit him. It did not. It's 1-0. It's more theatrical than anything else. Your out-of-town scoreboard looks like this. Is the 1-0. Pitch called for a wide strike outside the zone. Acuna is challenging this one. The Braves do have 2 challenges, so we'll see if he gets this one correct. And that's a ball. It's a good challenge by Acuna. I mean, that thing was 2.5 inches off the plate. Oh, you could tell home plate umpire Bruce Dreckman is not happy. He just cut him a side eye while his mask was off. The 2-0 pitch. Inside strike, 2-1. Out-of-town scoreboard looks like this. They're in Boston, Massachusetts tonight. And the Red Sox lead the Orioles 8-1 in the 7th. In the Bronx, Guardians lead the Yankees 4-3. The 2-1 pitch, swing, pops it up. That'll be, when it finally comes down, it'll be out number 1 in the glove of Vladimir Guerrero Jr., 1 away. St. Louis, Missouri, they're in the Show Me State, and the Cardinals have a 3-1 lead over Texas in the 4th inning. 1-0, Giants lead the Brewers in Milwaukee in the 6th. Reds and Royals tied up at 2 in the 8th. We're getting a pitching change. We'll be back in a flash here on Braves Country Radio. Braves lead by 2. Michael Harris coming to the plate. Finish up that out-of-town scoreboard as lefty-lefty matchup here. Michael Harris at the plate. Dominic Smith at first, 1 out. First pitch is down and away for a ball. It's 1-0. Adam Macko on. 8 appearances this year, has a 1.00 whip and a shiny 0.00 ERA. Is the 1-0 down and away. Ball 2. 2-0. Milwaukee, Wisconsin. The Giants lead the Brewers 1-0. That game is in the 6th. Cardinals 3-1 over the Rangers in St. Louis in the 4th. The 2-0 pitch right down the pipe for a strike. 2-1. Wrigley Field. The Cubs 3, Athletics 2. They're in the 4th inning. Astros 2-0 lead over Paul Skeens and the Pirates in the 3rd. The 2-1 pitch in the dirt. And it is 3-1. Rockies and Angels are just about to get underway out in California, as are the Diamondbacks hosting the Dodgers in Phoenix. Phillies spanked the Padres once again. They've won every game in that season series right now. 5-0, the 3-1 pitch. Shows for a strike. He said he went around. That pitch was below the knees, too. Harris should have laid off of that. I don't know what he was doing, showing bunt on 3-1. Tigers 7-2 winners over the A's. Melton with the win. White Sox and Fetty blanked the Twins 8-0 to 3-2. Pops it up, can of corn. First base side, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. He'll make another grab, and there's 2 down. And to finish it off, the Mets wiped the Mariners clean 7-1. That game is in the books. Matt Olson, the batter. First pitch on the way, swing and a miss. It's 0-1. The 0-1 to Matty. Smith at first. Pitch down and in, and it is 1-1. 2 outs here in the 7th. Braves lead it 4-2. 4 runs, 8 hits, no errors for Atlanta. 2 runs, 5 hits, and an error for Toronto. The 1-1 swing hits it up the middle, and that's going to scoot through into the outfield. It's down for a base hit. So not a hard hit ball, but another base hit for Matt Olson.
This is not watered down. This is Ice House.
3 for 4 on the day now.
Ice House. Smooth as it gets.
3 singles. That'll move his batting average up to 273. And his OPS above 900 at 910. And Ozzie Albies will come to the plate. He's on the right side of the plate. Dubon in the hole. He's got the 3-run home runs. The reason why the Braves got the lead right now. Ozzie has doubled and scored. Lefty, righty. First pitch from Mako. Swing. Fouls it down the line. It's 0-1. The 0-1. Turns and brings it. High and out of the zone. 1-1. Doubleheader, back-to-back days here on Braves Country Radio. We got the Cleveland versus the Yankees tomorrow for the day dip. Braves and Jays finishes it off as the 1-1 pitch. Swing. That ball is hammered. High and deep. If it's fair, it's gone. Zip, boom, bam, it's gone. Ram-a-lamma, ding-dong. A 3-run shot. And Ozzie Albies has broken this open for the Atlanta Braves in 7-2. What you gonna do? 393 happy feet later.
I'm the Wiz. I'm the Wiz and nobody beats me.
Just lofted it up into the left field seats. It hit the screen there right in front of the seat, so it actually banged back down. But it's Ozzie Albies' 10th home run of the year, and the first pitch to Mauricio Dubon, who hit his 4th of the year. Takes the first pitch for a strike. It's 0-1. The 0-1. Outside wide, 1-1. Braves 7, Blue Jays 2. The 1-1 pitch. Swing, fouls it back. 1-2. 1-2 count. Whoa, almost went to the backstop. Good stop and spin by Valenzuela back there. 2-2. The 2-2. Swing pops it up. And that should be a lazy fly ball into right field. It is. F9 your scorecard, and that'll end the inning. But not for your Atlanta Braves. Put 3 on the board. 7-2, good guys. We go to the 8th here in Braves country.
6 miles from Chicago. Got a full tank of gas, half a pack of cigarettes. It's dark, and we're wearing sunglasses. Hit it.
I have come here to chew bubblegum and kick ass. And I'm all out of bubblegum.
It's happy hour. When wins become losses and losses become wins.
You guys going to happy hour? I'll come for a couple. Just a couple, though. Not like last time.
I need a drink.
When buying a beer, buying only one beer can cause a misalignment in your spine due to the uneven weight distribution. This can cause unnecessary back pain and potential spine issues. To prevent this, carry 2 beers, ensuring your body is balanced and proper health maintained.
Afternoon, everybody.
Put my pants on, one leg at a time.
Does Barry Manilow know that you raid his wardrobe?
Guess what? I got a fever, and the only prescription...
Ladies and gentlemen, we interrupt our program of dance music to bring you a special bulletin from the Intercontinental Radio News.
You're in Braves country.
Everybody drink a beer.
Salad. They're making it laws where you can't drink when you want to.
This stinks!
Pretty soon we're going to be calling this country.
This is total BS!
Oh, yeah. For me and the Lord. You gotta understand it. We're on a mission from God.
I'm on the radio every day!
If you want to stop me, you're gonna have to kill me!
And you, music lover, you're next.
You're so drunk you can't hit nothing. In fact, you're probably seeing double.
I have 2 guns, one for each of you.
Welcome back. Robert Suarez coming on with the Braves leading 7-2, bottom of the 8th inning. 7 runs, 9 hits, no errors for Atlanta. 2 runs, 5 hits, 1 error for the Blue Jays. Righty-righty matchup. Vladimir Guerrero Jr. takes the first pitch, 97 miles an hour, top shelf strike. It's 0-1. The 0-1. Kicks and brings it. Swing, fouls it off. It's 0-2. If you're wondering why Suarez is in with a 5-run lead in the 8th, they already had him up and warming up when Ozzie hit that home run. So probably the idea is to have him come out here, keep it where it is, and they can use someone like Kenley in the 9th and save Iglesias for tomorrow. The 0-2 slices it foul, and we'll do it one more time. If Sale goes out and shoves like he normally does tomorrow, you usually need to cover 2 innings, 3 at the very most, which means you could do Lee and Iglesias to close it out tomorrow and give Suarez the day off. The 0-2 swing, slaps it over to second. Good stop over there by Ozzie. That ball was smoked. One hopper into his glove. 4-3. One away. Jesus Sanchez, the batter, 0 for 3 on the day. First pitch swinging. Fouls it straight back. It's 0-1. The 0-1. It's like Hayden Yanger is warming up in the pen for the Blue Jays. Fouls that one straight off. It's 0-2. Welcome in, Iron Lung. The 0-2 count. Suarez comes set. brings it. Swing, chopper. Down the line. Foul. If you're just joining us, Toronto scored the first run in the first inning. With the bases loaded double play, they brought the runner home. Took the early lead 1-0. The 0-2 pitch, swing, pops it up. And that'll stay in play. Very shallow left field. Riley's underneath it. 2 down. Bottom of the second inning, the Braves got on the board when Ha-Seong Kim sliced a single into left field, and Eli White came around to score. Nathan Lukes hit his first home run of the year against Grant Holmes, who didn't particularly have his best stuff tonight, and that gave the Toronto Blue Jays the 1-run lead, 2-1 in the third. Bottom of the third, as the first pitch is a strike right there at Ernie Clement. It's 0-1. Mauricio Dubon hit a 405-foot blast that scored himself, Olsen, and Ozzie. Is the 0-1 pitch. That ball smacked into left field, and it's a 2-out single for the Blue Jays. Mauricio Dubon, his 4th home run of the year. He's in line for the game-winning RBIs at this point. Braves had a 4-2 lead at that point, and it stayed right there until the bottom of the 7th, where Ozzie Albies lifted a 393-foot fly ball over left field and brought home Smith and Olsen. The Braves now lead at 7-2. The first pitch, swing, fouls it straight back to the backstop. Dalton Varsho. It's 0-1. Doubleheader tomorrow. You got Yankees and Cleveland at 1:35. Braves and Jays at 7:15. And then Friday, it's the Wrigley Field double dip. Friday doubleheader at Wrigley. The pitch upstairs. They call that a strike. I'm surprised he didn't challenge that. It's 0-2. That pitch is way out of the zone. Friday, it's the Giants at the Cubs at 2:20, and the Braves host the Pirates at 7:15. The 0-2 pitch misses high and inside, 1-2. So 5 games here on the BCR in the next 2.5 days. The 1-2 count. Swing, chopper, rolls it back towards first, and Olsen scoops it. Looks like it just went foul. Now they're going to call him safe. All right, so it's going to be an infield single. So a little bit of trouble of brewing. Weiss wants to look at this. Let's see if he's actually going to challenge it. Not sure what he would be challenging there. Unless he thought the ball had rolled foul. It's the only thing I can think of. The ball was chopped down the line, and Olsen went to grab it. And as he went to grab it, he missed. The runner was out of the base paths there. That's what threw me off. The problem is you can't challenge that part of it. So another bad call by home plate umpire Mark Wegner. You can also double it up with Carlos Torres. He was well out of the baseline. If he's in the baseline, Olsen's going to be able to tag him. First pitch swing and a miss by Okamoto. It's 0-1. Okamoto, 13 home runs on the year, including 1 last night. The 0-1. Suarez brings it. Swing. Just got a piece of that. Fouls it back. It's 0-2. So an 0-2 count. That's facts right there. The 0-2 in the dirt. 1-2. Braves took the first game of this series 4-3. Lead this one 7-2. Top of the 8th. Okamoto digging in. The pitch from Suarez. Swing and a miss, strike 3, and that'll end the inning. Braves lead at 7-2. We'll go to the bottom of the 8th here in Braves country. See if we can get some insurance when we return.
All y'all finna go to jail today.
What happened to y'all?
All them finna go to damn jail.
What happened?
All them finna go to jail. I bet you that. I bet you that. They jumped on. They jumped on me. They jumped on me, man.
Let my window.
All them finna go to jail. I'm finna press charges.
For what? What happened?
For John Mary that damn word.
Look like you been crying. You been crying?
No, I ain't been damn crying. They know I'm running my mouth. This one right here with the red shirt on.
That big dude.
Yeah, we went to damn break when he want to talk big. He tired of doing everybody. He tired of doing everybody work. He tired of coming to work. Everybody coming to work. Now he got to do their work. And he looking at me the whole time. So I was like, bro.
But you do be like
that. No, I said, bro, if you got a problem with me, tell me.
So you
he got on
me first.
He bounced me up. He bounced me around like 3-4 times, threw me against the wall. That's all he did.
Oh, come on.
That's all he did. I bet he lost some hair though. I'm big man, but he got on me. They said they might have the damn catastrophe, whatever you call it. It'll take that off. Catastrophe, annotated. I don't know. I feel constipated.
Yes, it was a battle. One of them was going to win it. Who is going to go down to the end?
Don Mattingly and Dave Winfield entered the final day of the regular season with the American League batting title at stake. Yankee manager Yogi Berra wouldn't say which of his stars would win.
Both of them. I wish they'd break even today.
The last day, Donnie was up there, and it's just like his mind was set. He was going to get hits no matter what. No matter where he threw the ball, it seemed like. I said, you just throw it where he can reach it, he's going to hit it.
And that's exactly what he did. Trailing Winfield by 2 points on the final day of the season, Mattingly went 4 for 5 and won the AL batting title in just his first full season in the majors.
That's got to be a base hit, and he wins the batting crown.
Numbers say Mattingly 343, Winfield 340.
No way I was going to be a loser today, or Dave was going to be a loser today. Both had great seasons, and to be separated by that minute amount of points is, I don't think there's a loser today.
The fans in New York just fell in love with it.
You're listening to Braves Country Radio. Please like and subscribe today, youtube.com/@BravesCountry. Welcome back. Austin Riley standing in. Righty-righty matchup. First pitch on the way. Out and away. Call for a wide strike. It's 0-1. The 0-1. Kicks and fires. Swing. Lifts it. High into center field. Going back on the track. And good old-fashioned warning track power for out number 1. Died right there at the beginning of the track to start the 8th inning for the Braves. That'll bring the Yaz to the plate. Mike Yastrzemski, 0 for 1 on the day. Righty-lefty matchup. First pitch on the way. Right there for a strike, it's 0-1. The 0-1. Turns and kicks. Way outside wide. 1-1. Pittsburgh has taken a 4-2 lead over Houston. It was Arrighetti versus Skeens tonight. The 1-1. Drops a strike there on the outer edge, and it is 1-2. The 1-2 misses high, ball 2, 2-2. So a 2-2 count. Appreciate you spending your Wednesday night here in Braves Country. Got doubleheaders for you tomorrow and Friday. And then it is an afternoon game on Saturday as the 2-2 pitch swing rolls it over to second. And 4-3 to put out. Quickly 2 down. Hassan Kim will come to the plate. 1 for 3 with an RBI tonight. Righty-righty matchup. First pitch. Upstairs. It's 0-1. The 0-1. Turns and kicks. Outside wide. 1-1. Yanger versus Kim standing on deck for the Braves. Sandy Leone, who came in for Smith, who pinch hit for Tromp. The 1-1 pitch. Strike called. Top of the zone. 1-2. 1-2 count. Brings it. Swing. Lifts the ball to right field. And deep right field, but not deep enough. Making the catch out there in right. F9 your scorecard. And that'll end the inning. We'll be back in a flash. 9th inning we go. Leading 7-2.
Forget about the crowds, their fancy uniforms, and remember what got you here. Focus on the fundamentals. We've gone over time and time again. And most important, don't get caught up thinking about winning or losing this game. If you put your effort and concentration into playing to your potential, to be the best that you can be, I don't care what the scoreboard says at the end of the game, in my book, we're gonna be winners. Okay? Let's go! Let's go! Let me hear it!
One game. Tonight, we stay with them and we shut them down because we can. Tonight, we are the greatest team in the world. And you were meant to be here tonight. This is your time. Their time is done. It's over. I'm sick and tired of hearing about what a great team. Screw them. This is your time. Now go out there and take it.
All we need to win are the fellas in this room right now. And all you fellas need to do is believe it. Believing that things can get better, that I can get better, that we will get better. To believe in yourself, to believe in one another. If each of you can truly do that, can't nobody rip that apart.
Everybody wrote us off. Everybody. And yet here we are. 40,000 people out there have also written us off. And there are a few out there who do still believe in you. If you'll never give up on it. If you go back out on the field, those are the people I want in your minds. Those are the people I want in your hearts. Every man at some point in his life is going to lose a battle. He's going to fight and he's going to lose. But what makes him a man is that in the midst of that battle, he does not lose himself. This game is not over. This battle is not over. So let's hear it one more time. Together. Clear eyes, full hearts.
Let's go!
And this crowd's back into it now.
Let's go! Let's go! Let's go! Let's go! Let's go! Let's go! Let's go!
And we guessed right, it will be Tyler Kinley coming on for the Braves. Trying to get him some work here, coming in with the 3.16 ERA. He's set to face the first pitch on the way. High and out of the zone, it's 1-0. Andres Jimenez leading off here, followed by Valenzuela and Lukes, the 1-0. Misses high, ball 2-0. 2-0 count. Brings it. Check swing. Did he go around? He did not. Ball 3-0. So Kinley quickly behind 3-0. 5-run lead the ninth. You just want to be aggressive and go after him. Make him get the hits. This is 3-0 right down the pipe. There you go. 3-1. Two runs, 7 hits, and an error for Toronto. 7 runs, 9 hits. No errors for the Braves. The 3-1 pitch. Swing, pops it up. High on the third base side of the infield, but it's going to bounce off the top of the dugout, and it's a full count to Jimenez. On deck is Valenzuela, then back to the top of the order. Blue Jays have still not confirmed a starter for tomorrow. They may be waiting to call someone up or make some kind of a move at the end of this game. Braves will go with Chris Sale in Game 3 tomorrow night, 7:15, the payoff pitch. Swing and a miss, strike 3. Got him with the slider, and there's one away. Good pitch. Here you go, Kenley. Just be aggressive. You got your defense to back you up, and you got a 5-run lead. You got to be damn near perfect to score 5 runs in Major League Baseball in an inning. You just got to go after them. Any sign of trouble, they would be able to go to Iglesias. First pitch to Valenzuela is inside, well off the plate. It's 1-0. Brandon Valenzuela had to jump back a little bit. 1-0. Kicks and fires. Right there at the knees, does not get the call. 2-0. Braves still have 2 of their challenges. You'd think they'd be a little aggressive with them here because it restarts in extra innings anyways. The 2-0 pitch, swing blasted. High and deep, and that ball's down. Into the chop house. It's in the chop house. They'll race around and fight for the souvenir, and the Blue Jays are on the board once again. It's 7-3. That ball, 399 feet later, bouncing around in the chop house. Exit velocity. The Evo was 104 off the bat. Kenley threw a flat slider right into his wheelhouse, and it's a 4-run game. So back to the top of the order. Luke's already has a home run to his name. Takes the first pitch upstairs for a strike. It's 0-1. Righty-lefty matchup, the 0-1. Swing, fouls it straight back. Just got underneath that one. It's 0-2. That was Valenzuela's 5th home run of the season. High arching shot. Much like the one that Luke said earlier. Just went a little further. The 0-2. Swing. Fouls that back. And we'll do it again. Standing on deck is Straw. Vladdy in the hole. Braves lead it by 4, 7-3. The 0-2. Turns and kicks. Whoa, way high. 1-2. Nowhere near the zone. Same 2 teams tomorrow night. Game 3 of the 3-game set. Chris Sale Day for your Atlanta Braves. The 1-2. Swing. Grounds it over towards short. It's going to be a 6-3 put out, and there's 2 down. So the Blue Jays down to their last out. Miles Straw, who's 0 for 1 with the strikeout tonight. He came in for Pinago and went to left field. They moved Lukes over to right from left on that move. Righty-righty matchup, and the first pitch is a slider in the dirt. 1-0. 1-0. And Christopher Sanchez at 50 2/3 innings of scoreless streak baseball. 2nd longest, or 5th longest in Major League history. The 1-0, swing and a miss. 1-1. He's got a 1.46 ERA now. 1-1 count. Brings it. Swing, chops it foul. And the Blue Jays are down to their last strike. The 1-2 pitch. Kenley comes set. Check swing. Did he go around? He did not. First base umpire Carlos Torres must not have any dinner plans. So it's a 2-2 count, 2 outs. Deuce is wild here in the top of the 9th inning. Tyler Kenley comes set. Swing chopper. down the line. So foul ball once again. This will be the 6th pitch of the at-bat. Kinley about to throw pitch number 20 of the inning. The 2-2. Slider in the dirt. Ball 3-2. Full count. Until this at bat, a pretty fast-moving game. Tyler Kinley is wanting to cherish every single moment of this one. The payoff pitch. Swing and a foul tip. Strike 3. Braves win. Braves win. Your Atlanta Braves win. Whiskey for my men. Beer for my horses.
Here's what you should know about winning before you chase it. Winning's not loyal to you. It doesn't care about you. Winning doesn't care how sore you are. Winning doesn't care how much sleep you get. Winning doesn't care how hard you work at times. Why chase this thing called winning? Because the only thing that's guaranteed in life, if you don't chase it, is losing.
Who wanted the chicken across the road? He stepped out of range, got hit by a tree. He ain't no chicken no more. No.
Whiskey for my men, beer for my horses. Time game ball. We're going to go with Mauricio Dubon. His 3-run home run is the game-winning RBI. He put the Braves on top 4-2 at the time. They held on to win it 7-3. You also got to give a couple of nods to a few other guys in the order. Matt Olson went 3 for 4. 3 singles and 2 runs scored. Ozzie Albies went 2 for 4 with 3 RBIs, a 3-run home run in his own right. And Grant Holmes, though he didn't have his best stuff, he gave us a quality start. 6 innings, 2 earned runs, 2 walks, 4 strikeouts in a night where his slider just was not working. Braves win the first 2. We'll see you for 2 tomorrow, 1:35 Eastern. It's Cleveland versus the Yankees, 7:15. Braves versus the Blue Jays will come on the air at 1:15 and 6:45 respectively. The first of 2 double dips on the next 2 days here in Braves country. Y'all have a great one, Braves country. Go celebrate. Braves win it 7-3. 3 runs, 8 hits, and an error for the guys north of the border. The Braves 7-9-0.
There's something kind of about a kid that's never played baseball.
It is the American game. That's just what it is. And actually, I can feel like I'm 15 when I'm talking baseball. I'm watching baseball. This is it. It does this. It can do this to any. It brings you back.
Some peanuts and Cracker Jacks. I don't care if